Find the bookstore situated to the main campus's northern side. You can obtain the application form from the administrative office. Note-taking techniques are effective on both paper and digital platforms. To meet the requirement, multiple copies need to be given to the department.
Answers to these crucial scientific questions are approaching closer for researchers.
Cities are ranked based on the important measure of quality of life. Physiology delves into the complex inner and outer structures of the body. Physics explores the properties and interactions of matter and energy. High parental expectations often lead to student stress and anxiety. The agricultural industry of that country receives significant financial support from the government. Research indicates a potential link between family size and academic success.
For timetable inquiries this term, consult the tutor without delay.
Utilize online materials before attending the upcoming lecture sessions. At all times, students are expected to adhere to laboratory safety rules. Library journals must remain on premises. Students cannot remove them. Living close to your workplace significantly reduces daily commuting time. Academic writing is characterized by its frequent use of formal vocabulary. For this project, collaboration in trios will be a necessary requirement. Alternatively, you have the option to receive your academic grades through email. Among various heating and cooling systems, central heating proves to be superior. At any given time, the laboratory allows a maximum of 4 individuals inside. Meteorology involves a comprehensive analysis of the Earth's atmospheric conditions. Even without someone to converse with, Mary doesn't experience loneliness. Bigger corporations frequently assimilate smaller privately held businesses in the market. John rushed swiftly down the corridor without any hesitation or delay. It can be a challenge to precisely define this specific word. Firms are obligated to provide details about their industrial processes. Before reaching final conclusions, it's imperative to verify underlying assumptions. In the analysis of statistical data, considering gender is fundamentally important. At present, I brim with a newfound sense of confidence and optimism. The sky remains blue and clear, even with the cold. European political dynamics encounter similar challenges in the context of globalization. Capitalize the name of each month when writing in English. Where will your parents stay when they visit this semester? If your student number is forgotten, reach out to Jenny Bryce for assistance. Email me if you can't finish the task on time. My fascination has long been drawn to the fields of biology and physics. I apologize for my tardiness in attending today's lecture session. I am acutely aware of my personal shortcomings and limitations, you know. Regrettably, Professor Jones possessed limited tolerance for foolish behavior in class. I aim to significantly cut down my house cleaning time. Let's meet this weekend to talk about our assignment together. Truly, I believe it's among the best actions I've ever taken. It's unfortunate some language teachers graduate without native speaker training. Despite using English, I failed to communicate with him effectively. Additional quotations are essential to enhance the credibility of my argument. I missed the lecture yesterday. May I use your notes? I can fix the issue, but was told to keep it from you. I wanted to say you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I broke the basement window using a big rock I found. I found the author's stance on immigration to be ambiguous and unclear. I can't make the lecture due to my scheduled doctor's appointment. Our existence is dependent on the energy we utilize daily. This is just one instance. There are numerous more examples. I only succeed in biology with little difficulty each year. Now, universities compete for excellence in environmental conservation and sustainability efforts. Electric vehicles signify the future of transportation, promising a more eco-friendly world. Books in the reserve section are only loaned for a limited time. Simply answering this complex question with yes or no won't work. Is the professor available at the office on a regular schedule? Are energy production activities primarily held responsible for environmental problems, experts wonder? These days, more people are choosing to study from afar. Critics urge the government to go further and ban the movie. Once the main plan is set, we can figure out costs. Our company's software saw significant changes over the past year. Late books at the library will have a daily fine added. Australia's economy relies a lot on money from visitors and education institutions. Personally, I opt for a strategic approach by choosing judicial review. Applicants for the course ideally possess backgrounds in English or journalism.
Apple intends to reveal numerous new products this coming autumn season.
This matter is significant in this and other respects too. Our assignments are all founded upon classroom discussions as their basis. Turn in your preliminary bibliography before the spring break week begins. Next week, the focus transitions from colonialism to nuclear disarmament discussion. Find the library behind the Student Center across the campus. Every semester, the dormitory closes earlier than other campus buildings. Clarity, correctness, and conciseness in English writing are absolutely vital. May I record our lecture today with a video camera? Fear of essay writing stems from not learning it properly.
Some health staff believe elderly people can't grasp new things.
Your thesis passed after the committee talked with your advisor. To find the library, walk straight ahead, then turn left. Persist through life's obstacles. Don't give up when challenges emerge. Currently, Facebook ranks among the world's most visited websites globally. To avoid evening traffic, we should leave before it gets busy. The program operates solely on financial contributions from private benefactors. A smart doctor invented the game of basketball many years ago. Chemistry test scores will be put up on our school website. As more students enroll, universities should also employ additional staff. Swimming uses more of your body's muscles than other sports. Nowadays, most believe in wind power as a strong energy source. The Soviet Union sent the very first human into space. She had a sandwich for her meal and also drank some juice. Active people often live longer and don't get seriously ill. Prepare your PowerPoint presentation for the crucial team meeting tomorrow. The lecture hall is right on the first floor inside the building. We have lessons every Thursday during the school term. Chapter 9 focuses on recent significant developments in the field. Delegate fees cost less, and some people can get scholarships too. The course looks at tough ethical questions in our society. Every day, all students can use computers without any problems. We won't accept assignments that are turned in after Friday's deadline. If you have questions about exam techniques, ask the student welfare officer. Smoke played a big role in making air pollution worse. Our guest professor will give a geology lecture very soon. Jonathan is often late when he goes to different places or events. Trade finance helps businesses a lot by managing money for their operations. Psychology looks at how we think and act in different situations.
It's fine to save some research questions for later investigation.
Most American volcanoes hide beneath the ocean's surface, out of sight. These changes frequently lead to tough situations for individuals involved. Making workplace changes can often bring significant challenges to the forefront. Other countries help English become important all over the world today. He started his tutorial presentation on time, without any delay. Sometimes, ads make people confused instead of telling them the right stuff. The gallery recently showcased numerous traditional Chinese paintings of great beauty. It's surprising, some people like watching TV ads because they're fun. Email usage raises the risk of miscommunication significantly in correspondence. There's a major art auction scheduled for next year featuring his works. Friends help with feelings, but how much depends on each person. Email is fast and easy for talking in today's world. We should not disrupt the delicate balance and harmony of nature. At a significant moment, the global population reached a major milestone. Population growth has been slow, gradually rising over many centuries. Being tired often leads to car accidents on the road. In social psychology, they study how people convince each other. Learning how to persuade people is helpful for talking to others. Sometimes, children have friends who are not good role models. His art collection has lots of different kinds of art. Art classes can help you be creative and express yourself. We consistently receive high grades in all of our classes without fail. Good stuff usually sells a lot without needing lots of ads. Streetlights ensure nighttime safety for walking outdoors without any worries. We don't have many problems with people being mean around here. Bridges need to be cheap, work well, and look good. Eating too much unhealthy fast food makes people sick often. The university does things to help the environment, like planting trees. I couldn't save my work due to a computer crash. Too much irrelevant information made me feel overwhelmed and confused. Seek university information at the office next to the corridor. Logbooks account for a small portion of the total grading points available. Getting interpreters may not be easy within this department's resources. To know its beginning, just look at its past and history. She sold furniture to afford food for herself and her dog. I went around the world for several years after finishing college. The tutor is available for help, so ask if you're unsure. Before publishing, delete personal information from the results to ensure privacy. Anatomy examines both internal and external structures of the human body. The verdict depends on which side convinces the jury more. I must meet him before he flies to London for a week.
Recent technological progress has been significant and fast-paced in various fields.
Modern knowledge companies have fewer repetitive mechanical tasks in their operations. Information looks familiar, so readers can understand it more easily. Dirty soil and changing weather might make things worse in the future. Pioneers of new ideas often face similar struggles and hardships. Effective management is key to establishing and maintaining intellectual leadership. Test the new hypothesis through a controlled experiment for verification. Unfortunately, my schedule conflicts with several interesting economics classes this semester. You can easily pick up your student card at the reception desk. His work stands out as groundbreaking and innovative to everyone. Make sure to hand in all assignments by the end of the week. Campus parking is still tough, even with a valid permit. Thank you for representing our department at this event. We appreciate it. Our professor will host a business development conference next week. Please register your student email account as soon as possible. Submit your portfolio to the Internal Review Office by Tuesday at the latest. She's been in the library for a very long time. The old Olympic Games were religious festivals filled with celebrations and rituals.
Poverty, not a lack of food, is the main cause of global hunger.
The study's results will be published in the upcoming month. The study's results will be published in the upcoming month. Students in need can attend a study skills seminar for assistance. Overeating can lead to numerous health problems and should be avoided. Remember to sign the attendance sheet before leaving the lecture hall. The university marked Earth Day by planting trees to celebrate. Some of California residents don't use English as their home language. Include a bibliography at the end of your field assignments. Many California residents use a different language when they're at home. Can you pass these materials to students next to you? To earn the best grade, you must achieve a high score. The test includes subjects from each chapter in this semester's material. I'm glad you discovered what you were looking for and feel satisfied. Kids are not allowed in chemical labs due to safety concerns. Put your name and ID number on the application form. Glass is not a typical solid. It doesn't have a crystal structure. Many students worry about writing essays because they lack experience. Make sure to include a list of your sources in assignments. Every student must participate in the exercise program as a requirement. Computer viruses may erase all of my crucial files and data. You can find your enrollment details, results, and fees online. I don't like sandwiches with cheese and tomatoes on white bread. The professor will share his lecture notes online as promised.
Research shows that early detection methods are very important and significant.
The university's main campus could be closed for today's activities. Wait a moment. I'll arrive shortly. Your patience is appreciated. Information on the internet becomes more reliable as time passes and influences it. Early findings are interesting but not very important in our study. Student services help with housing and transportation when students need it. The meaning of the last sentence still confuses me greatly. We don't have enough evidence to be absolutely sure of anything. The cafe is closed. The snack machine runs all night. The ancient Olympics was a joyful event celebrated with sports and culture. Companies may have quite different break and lunchtime rules and regulations. My tutorial class is scheduled for Monday morning next week. Companies primarily exist to earn money and create profits for themselves. We offer a variety of courses catering to our students' diverse needs. Acupuncture is part of Chinese medicine's holistic approach to healing. Discover the campus in your first week of the semester for orientation. Don't forget to explore the library during your first week here. It might be time for me to make some changes to my life. Set knives and forks next to spoons when setting the table. I'll show you how to stop reactions using acid effectively and safely. His research fascinates due to his natural curiosity and inquisitiveness. We must let clients know about upcoming price increases in advance. The fire ruined many plants in that place, causing severe destruction. This method has accuracy issues that need to be dealt with promptly. Historians can't agree on the first clock's invention date precisely. In the past, students had to deal with very long writing assignments. This academic year, students need to complete several short coursework assignments. Guidance on presentation focus will be more specific this time. The urban impoverished often resided in incredibly tight living spaces. Many people faced crowded and dirty living conditions in their daily lives. Writers play a big role in reflecting their time for readers. A periodical is a regular type of publication that comes out consistently. New York City's ethnic diversity is renowned and celebrated widely. The actual versus expected use of the tool is now evident. The medical facility is conveniently situated near North Street's supermarket. Please turn in your essays on white paper with double spacing throughout. The article details the who, where, and when of the war. Students must comply with the community standards set by the institution. Increased prosperity doesn't necessarily lead to greater happiness for people. Last year, they faced challenges with paying their school fees. The economics class will be held in the primary lecture hall. Dr. Green's new office location is on the building's second floor. Final exams weeks do not include any scheduled class sessions. Please hand over the book that's on your left side. Professor Smith's arrival for the lecture today will be delayed. In the upcoming lecture, we'll discuss the following pair of images. Write a case study detailing an organization you're familiar with, please. Their new technology began local production of metal and leather goods. In the upcoming lecture, the professor will review the summary. The term typhoon in English derives from Chinese, meaning big wind. Invasions by Germanic and Danish tribes greatly affected the country. You will find the circulation desk on the library's ground level. The campus tour introduces you to our extensive educational facilities. This short summary will take us to a time long ago. Submit your assignments to the staff at the main office, please. International students may receive help finding housing around the university. We recently explored various facets of London's rich social history. Parents should model and install values in their children diligently. London evolved into a powerful, prosperous city over several centuries. Agricultural workers migrated to the East End for new employment opportunities. America has a significant stake in the global chocolate industry. England is both a parliamentary democracy and a constitutional monarchy. Knife and fork must be set beside the spoon on the table's edge. The semester was scheduled during the final week of the academic quarter. Current solutions highlight the symbolic aspects inherent in human nature. His actions were clearly driven by economic motives above all else. Does our university have a team that plays ice hockey competitively? Students are required to complete their assignments in the coming month. This chapter of the tale recounts my father's life story. To resign from the student union, formally notify the registrar's office. Few students meet the criteria to receive housing benefit entitlements. Ensure your seminar papers are copied and in the library early.